Hey there everyone, welcome back to your Football Manager channel. It's Full Time FM here. Thanks for subscribing and taking a look at the channel. Hope you're enjoying being with us. Now, we're looking at Odsonne Edouard today, who plays for Celtic in Scotland. The mighty Celtic. So, when you look at his attributes, the first thing that stands out is his technicals, finishing 17. Absolute clinical. His physicals, 16 stands out, and in mentals, composure and work rate, 16 stands out. What I've got to tell you about him is he may not be the quickest striker in the world, even though he's 22, young spring chicken, 6'2", but he is a physical presence and he's really, really strong. Can play up top on his own. He likes to play as an advanced forward who attacks, but I think if you're playing with a two-man up front, you're going to see the best out of him. Now, as far as France goes, they haven't given him a cap yet, and he hasn't scored any goals yet. But for under-21s, he scored 11 goals in 6 under-21 appearances. He is an absolute presence. And to be frank, at Celtic, I do absolutely everything I can to keep a hold of him. But he always wants to move to like Bayern Munich or Real Madrid. The big clubs do come in because to them, he's a good third choice striker, a good second choice striker. If you're at a team like Celtic or maybe West Ham or Leicester City, in FM21, Odsonne Edouard, your man, is absolute beast. So what I want to find out is how long can Celtic keep hold of him and how much does he improve? So let's find out where he is 5 years from now. Well, I did say he always tends to move, usually to Bayern Munich, but this time Odsonne Edouard, he's gone to Borussia Dortmund. And his finishing's dropped from 17 to 16. I think he's actually not developed, and he's perhaps got a little bit worse, to be honest with you. 23 goals in 64 appearances. It looks as though Tottenham signed him from Celtic. He'd scored 62 goals in 109 appearances. For Celtic, and then Tottenham came in, signed him for 19 million, which I think is unrealistic. I think he'll cost you more than that. In the 21-22 season, they had him for a couple of years. He got 5 goals in 19 appearances. It didn't work out for him. They've managed, Daniel Levy, Jesus Christ, he's managed to sell him to Borussia Dortmund for 43 million after buying him for 19 million, and him playing 20 games and scoring 6 goals. Daniel Levy must just hypnotise people when he meets them. So he's gone to Borussia Dortmund. He's done alright, I think a goal every 2.5 games. Fairly decent. He's had 3 years there now. 43 million they've paid for him. I think if Celtic were to sell him in real life, they'd be looking at 30 million quid for him. 32, 35, you're not going to get him for like 19 million. No chance. So there you go, there's Odsonne Edouard 5 years later. Sat there on 155 grand a week. Now he does have 15 caps for France, including 1 goal. He didn't have any caps before 5 years ago, so it's good to see that he's improved a little bit on the international front, but his technicals, mentals, physicals, there's no real change there, no real difference. If anything, his finishing's got a little bit worse. It's dropped to from 17 to 16. So let me know what you think in the comments. And would you sign Odsonne Edouard? Would you keep him at Borussia? Would you move him on? Would you have signed him from Celtic for 19 million? Let me know. I'll speak to you soon. Take care of yourself.